Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Real funny guy with us, Kyle Dunnigan, comedian, actor. You plugging anything in particular, Kyle? You got something coming up?
I got a comedy Christmas album I just released.
Great. Now, is this on it? Is the mistletoe thing
That is one of the songs,
Great.
yeah.
Okay.
I just released another video, which is like a rap kind of thing.
Oh, really?
It's all different genres of music.
So rap to country.
Country, and then
Now do you have ska?
I've got skas, a couple of skas, and then there's like some bits that aren't singing, like half singing, half like just comedy stuff.
Right. Do you do stand-up? Do you do straight stand-up?
I do stand-up, yeah. That's mainly what I do. This was for fun, and it was way more work. I had no idea.
Than you anticipated.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like, oh, I got 2 weeks off.
I'll throw some songs together.
Yeah, and I lost I'm in the hole for like 20 grand. I'm not going to make back. I don't know why.
Kids, if you're thinking about show business, this is the clip to listen to.
Yeah,
now it is. Sometimes you feel like, it should seem easier. Like I just watched this documentary about the Stones, and they went to Muscle Shoals, that legendary recording studio in Alabama. In 1969 at the end of their tour, and they were there for 2 days, and Keith Richards was talking, and in the 2 days we cut Brown Sugar, You Gotta Move, and Wild Horses. So it was a productive couple of days. Like, what? 3 classics of all time.
Yeah.
I guess to some people it is easier than you think. But,
yeah. There's after work stuff too. I mean, making these videos.
You gotta mix them and stuff.
Yeah, and I edit and stuff like that. And
yeah.
Anyway, not to complain.
Are you
but,
a perfectionist?
About editing, yeah, I get into it.
You should be as a comic, because that's the whole thing, right? You just do it and just give it over to some editor. Like, okay, just make this funny. Have it to me by the 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy it because it's kind of another part of the brain, It's a little more...
Right.
I don't know, it's not therapeutic, but it's a little more relaxing to edit for some reason.
Is comedy therapeutic to you?
No, I don't
at
really... All. I find it stressful, and I'm not sure how I got into it, and
It is the most stressful. If you think about it, it makes sense that it would be insanely stressful.
And the traveling. I mean, every aspect of it is stressful. Right. There's no time.
I hate the traveling. When you're young, and when you're 25, you're going to Cleveland. You've never seen Cleveland before. Maybe I'll go to a Cavalier game,
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You try to make the best of it, but I'm sorry, I'm really in bad shape. But now I feel like I had a mouth and extra pee. But now... Yeah, everything about it. You got to get the seatbelt speech, and you're going to Cleveland, and what's going to happen, and then is there going to be, a buffet backstage? What's it going to be like?
And you in this business, you start off like, oh, I can't wait to be headline on the road, and right when you get there, you're like, how do I get off the road? How do I get out of here?
The amount of time it takes to headline, now you want something else.
Yeah, you're always trying to get out of what you're doing.
But it sounds like you've embraced social. Like YouTube and the social media aspect of it. That's when it could be fun, right?
I do enjoy it, and that's why I did it, because I do like making videos and stuff for some reason.
And you're doing a pilot too, right?
For Nickelodeon, I have a pilot in development over there.
What is that?
So it's just a cartoon based on a character I do.
Oh, cool.
And
is it a kids thing or?
Yeah, it's a total kid, and that's been. The notes, like you cannot do anything. You can't even be near a pool. I wrote this thing where they're near a pool, like they can't be near a pool. There has to be an adult there. So then we just put a sleeping grandma in a, and that was fine. Like that grandma was asleep near them. I was like, all right.
I would think that would make the grandma and them in danger. Like, you're putting another human in danger.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and you have to.
That satisfied them.
That was totally fine. Yeah, it makes no sense. And then you can't use a knife, but you can use a machete because kids can't get a machete. It's anything.
Depends on what neighborhood you're from.
Yes. That's a good point.
Kids can't get a machete.
Kids
Come on, I can get a machete in 2 seconds. What if you're growing up on the set of a Quentin Tarantino movie? What if your father's the key grip of Kill Bill 3? Mm-hmm. Well, again, notes are just retarded from a network usually. They make no sense.
It's tough, yeah.
Yeah. I wrote a sketch in Mad TV where the word masturbating was in it 3 times. They said you can only say it twice. And I said, well, we have to refer to this on some level. Can you give us some alternate things for masturbating? And they literally came. One of them was whacking it. that was one of the alternatives for masturbating. As a masturbating's like a medical term,
Right.
but it's it's about just sort of I think power. I think they want to
Yeah.
say, look, we can tell you what to do, and don't forget it.
There's also the justifying your job. Like,
Yeah.
if I have nothing to say,
That's the worst.
Why do I exist? Why is this a job?
That's the worst motivation for a
Yeah.
note is
Oh, yeah.
the justifying of the executive's existence.
Yeah.
Because then you get, in some ways it's bad, in some ways it's good because you get legendary, funny, retarded things that they say.
Yeah.
But like a sleeping grandma is fine.
Yeah.
Next to children at a pool.
Sleeping grandma.
What else?
Everyone's safe.
So it must be political correctness on a different level for a kid thing.
Yeah, it's just you just have to consider that there's kids watching this, which I totally get it. But it's also like this started off as like a 3-minute thing that they're now making into a longer thing. But like when it was a 3-minute cartoon, the people judging whether it was going to be a pilot was 9-year-olds. Like they literally showed
That was the focus group.
Yeah, and they go, oh, okay.
Well, can you imagine though if they're? We got to take another quick break, but could you imagine though if they think you're influencing children? If 3 kids want to play by a pool, now they're going out and saying, "Hey, can your grandma fall asleep by the pool?" Because then it's fine. Like, what do they think is going to happen? Doesn't make any sense. We'll be back with more Kyle Dunnigan after this. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show, talking showbiz with Kyle Dunnigan.
Oh, yeah.
And we're getting far here. No, but he's got this video coming out. Well, it's a YouTube video that's out now, available on iTunes, called Craig's All-Star Rockin' Christmas, you guys. Available on iTunes.
It doesn't sound like I'm doing very well.
No, it sounds. Listen, you got something
He's on
out.
YouTube. Yeah.
Well,
But then you're doing an interview series for Entertainment Weekly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
big
directed
deal.
that.
Do we have to? Do we have to tell you what you're doing? You're writing on Inside Amy Schumer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big show.
Yeah.
Weekly podcast.
And
Professor Blastoff.
You live in New York 3 months out of the year to write for Amy's show.
Yeah.
And you say you hate traveling. Mm-hmm. Now, how many road gigs? Have you just cut down on the road gigs quite a bit?
I'm taking off. I've already started turning down jobs. I really have. I'm taking off.
I think that's great.
Don't look for me for February, March, or April this year. I'm not coming anywhere.
The Stones are in their 50th year.
Yeah.
And you're taking stuff. And you're saying,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. Would you feel you could call yourself semi-retired?
Yeah, that's accurate. I know I shouldn't retire right now. I don't have enough money, but I'm going to do it.
Is anyone in your life, like accountants or agents, imploring you not to retire?
I haven't told anybody about my temporary retirement.
Well, maybe now we're announcing it here. Listen, dude.
Congratulations.
I'd like
Thank
to
you.
think I can't wait
Good
for
load
that.
off.
Yeah.
You may inspire me to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of people just panicked in the studio.
No, we'll just. I tell you, me and you should go on a retirement tour.
Oh my God, we got to travel?
That's right.
Wait, that's a
me and
good
you should
idea.
go on a semi-retired tour and then cancel it.
That's not a bad idea.
We just cancel the tour before it happens.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so look for
there you
that.
go.
Kyle Dunnigan, Inside Amy Schumer, Craig's All-Star Rockin' Christmas, you guys, on iTunes.
And our tour.
And our tour, that probably will not happen. Kyle, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for
thank you.
maybe not stopping by when I won't be here next year.
Thank you for having me.
Kyle Dunnigan, take care.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.